In this video, we're going to look at a simple interest problem. Identify the givens and the goals in each problem and write your final answer as complete sentences. So Jordan needs to borrow $1,000 for 5 months. So I'm going to highlight that yellow because it's given, and it's two pieces of information: the amount he borrowed, or the principal, and the time, 5 months. If the bank charges him 6% simple interest per year, and now here come the questions, so I'm going to put them in green. How much will he need to pay back after 5 months? And how much interest will he pay? So since we're told it's simple interest, we know we're going to use these formulas. So let's write down what our variables represent. So first, the $1,000 is the principal, the amount he's borrowing. Next, I see 5 months, and months is a time value, so that's going to be the letter T. But note, we always use T to represent time in years. And we are given time in months. And notice here they even wrote simple interest per year. That's usually not stated, it's a given, but just to clarify with the month information. So we're just going to write this as a fraction. So 5 months, since there's 12 months in a year, it's 5/12ths of a year. Okay. And then we have the interest rate, 6%, and if we write that as a decimal, you could either divide 6 by 100 or move the decimal place 2 places to the left. Okay. So how much will he need to pay back after 5 months? And we also need to know how much interest. Okay? And we could actually use either of these formulas to determine this, but since we're asked how much he'll need to pay back, we can get that directly from this formula. So we have the amount he pays back is principal times 1 plus rate times time. Now we'll plug in our given values. So that's 1,000 times 1 plus 0.06 times 5/12, close parentheses. Okay. So don't be bothered that we're multiplying decimals and fractions. We're just going to put this fraction in as division. So 5/12 is equivalent to 5/12, and we're not going to simplify to the end. Okay. If you have a calculator where you can plug it in this entire expression at once, you can do that. We're going to use this calculator, and we're going to follow the order of operations. First, we're going to do what's in the parentheses, and then we're going to hit enter. So we have 1 plus 0.06 times 5 divided by 12. Okay. And after you do your last step before you hit equal, it doesn't show you everything. This will disappear, but I kind of check here, 1 plus 0.06 times 5 divided by 12. Okay. So the part in the parentheses is equal to this. I hit equals, and now I need to multiply that by 1,000. In general, you do not want to round till the end. It actually wouldn't make a difference here, but in a lot of cases you can get round off error, so we don't round till the very end. So multiply that times 1,000, and we get 1,025. And that is measured in dollars. It's the amount he needs to pay back. Okay. If we want to determine the interest, let's use a simpler method. We could plug P, R, and T into the interest formula, but notice we know that his original principal that he borrowed was 1,000, and this is his future amount. So the interest, once you know one of these values, it's a little bit easier. You could take the total amount he pays back minus the amount he borrowed, because 1,000 of this is the original amount he borrowed. So this is 1,025 minus 1,000, which is $25. Okay. So to write our answers as complete sentences, our first answer is, looking back at the sentence, he needs to pay back $1,025. Now looking back at our second question, how much interest will he pay? And we found that right here. He will pay, make sure you put your units because I didn't here, but make sure you definitely do in your answer. He will pay $25 in interest.